right. So Jamie's got a great bearish position in. Challenge number 2 was our best short position. Robbie shorted pound CAD. Jamie shorted New Zealand dollar. Let's move to best trades going into the weekend. So in addition to the levels we've called out right now for this battle, probably trades that if the dollar, if this dollar strength continues with fading that move, both of you should probably see some pretty nice profits. Pound CAD, I'm looking to see if we got Rob out at break even on this one. Jamie's up. Nice. We've got, looks like New Zealand dollar. We got 2 trades in for Jamie, New Zealand dollar. Good stuff with a take profit on there. And then trades that you would be willing to take over the weekend. So would you be willing to, like, let's say these are in profit. Would you want to go to break even, hold them over the weekend, or are there other currency pairs you would like to see? I like this pair that I want to short, or this pair I want to go long and hold it over the weekend.
I mean, really, both of these I would be willing to stick with. The levels are, it's like we talked about before, and at the very beginning of this, it's set up really well. Spiking, into it like 5-6 days of, pretty consistent dollar weakness and commodity strength, and here we are, right at the level. So it's like if I'm gonna short Aussie or Kiwi, I'm gonna do it at these levels, and I'm not gonna, I'm gonna stay with it. So
yep. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
I like it. Jamie, I know
this is also I'm gonna pull up. Here's like a chart of crude oil too.
Okay. I was just going to ask you about dollar CAD because I know we talked about that this week. It's interesting to see the kind of disconnect between like Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, dollar CAD. I was talking to traders this week about that. Like the Aussie, New Zealand have had major bid versus dollar CAD. And I think a lot of this is what you're about to show us with oil.
Yeah. So oil right now, I've got oil at a pretty big level. Again, it's just the channel. Like, perfect channel. We bottomed on the channel. We were right back at the top of the channel. So I was looking for maybe a spike up through 70, 76, and then for oil to come off. Actually, we didn't get much of a reaction on oil after NFP, but that's where I'm thinking with crude is spike up into 70, 76, and then I'd be willing to short that. Dollar CAD, this does not look like a chart that I want to be long at the moment. So, I'm completely on a different place with this compared to Aussie and Kiwi.
Yeah.
To me, we're like in the middle of nowhere with dollar CAD right now.
Yeah, I can second that. I had one of my biggest positions so far this year was dollar CAD off the 120 lows. But once we had that August high at 29.50, I thought that was pretty much our seasonal top getting put in. So I'd like to see it.
I'll short Aussie yen.
Aussie yen, okay.
I would hold that. I would hold that over the weekend.
I like that.
Actually, what's dollar yen down?
Aussie yen 81.79 current market. Rob, any take profit on that for the battle and hold?
I don't know, like put a stop loss like 1,000 pips higher.
Okay, that's fair.
That seems reasonable. Or what, like just a margin call stop? Is that fine?
I think we'll allow that. Let's see. I'm going to set a chart alarm, Rob, at the high, so we can revisit this one if we break out above those recent highs. But it's been similar to Aussie dollar. Nice fade off that non-farm payroll reaction. 82.01 is what I'm getting on my charts for a high. So I'll set a chart alarm there at the high. If you're short, currently at 81.80. I'll set a chart alarm just at the lows at 81.70, and maybe you can grab another, 10 pips or so on that.